Judging by only the Kings of Tupelo trailer, you can see that it's loaded with the same controlling minority of little men who are desperate to make you think that they're somehow still relevant, and they're not. I do intend to release small videos here dealing with each one of them, but I can't help but notice that this seems to be the same few minority voices who were my detractors in 2013, trying to make it look as if it's everybody in the country. And everyone seems to be eating everything that they're feeding, trying to make their name on the back of somebody that they've forced into silence into a jail cell to be disposed of in elevation of their ego, kicking somebody who was not permitted to even fight back, and that's me. Sycophantic press even kind of abetted that scheme to do that. The events of 2013 and now their current self-serving bloviations really what happens when a very loud minority steps up to the microphone when no one else, when everyone else has abandoned it. While the majority, who actually knows better, they just stay silent. That's what happened in 2013. And maybe even now. They're still running their mouth, apparently, thinking somehow that I don't know what they're saying. And even back then, even then, Jim's Little Johnson, the sheriff of Lee County, he grabbed the media bullhorn and spewed his filth, flashed his badge, and no media anywhere bothered to challenge him. The 200 or so people who knew that he was lying were all conned or scared into staying silent. So Jim's Johnson's lies, they became the accepted reality. They became accepted as if it was the truth, even though it isn't. And the same with Eric Holder, Bob Mueller, and the street-level FBI flunkies, Thomason and Quokka, and a few of the others. Now, remember, most of Tupelo seriously respected me prior to 2013. I know I'm not supposed to say that. I'm supposed to act like I'm all humble and stuff. I don't know why. But it was only in 2013, only after everyone was told by those people to hate me, that people began to make me the public enemy number one, not even bothering to think for themselves. And why? Why is that? Because the enemies, that is, the people who viewed me as a political threat, plus some crazy dude, although really all of them are, that small number of detractors is who held the public bullhorn. So why on earth did Tupelo listen to those self-serving detractors of mine? Well, I've got to face the fact. I've come to realize Tupelo does seem to regard these clowns as if they're kings. So maybe the title of this series actually is appropriate. Certainly they thought of themselves that way. Here's what you didn't know. Jim's Little Johnson specifically warned me about crossing him. He did that to my face even. Also, the person who told me about Jim's Johnson's little scheme against me, Blake Sherwood, look at what they did to him. And as far back as 2004, Steve Holland, who, by the way, really is irrelevant to all of this, I still don't know why he's involving himself in this, warned me of exactly the same. And he did so at a public event in front of Jamie Franks and Rachel Wade. How dare I defy them, the kings? Although, again, I maintain Holland is still more of a queen, really. And the people of Tupelo. Why do you act like they are? Why do you kiss their asses? I still don't get it.
This call is from a federal prison.
Those guys, they pale in comparison to the real pros, the kings of D.C. And I mean Brennan. I mean Clinton. Not Epstein's friend, Clinton. I mean the one with the kinkles. And Huma. And Mueller and Comey. I mean those people. Was I a saint? No, I was not. I probably could have been prosecuted before. I probably could have been thrown in prison for something before. But not for any of the accusations of 2013. None of that was anywhere close to true. I never claimed that I was the saint of Tupelo. But if the director of the Netflix series, The Kings of Tupelo, if they did their job, then you'll see. This isn't about who is the good guy or which one of us is better. because I don't have to be. Because I'm not the FBI. I'm not the DOJ. I'm not a badged sheriff. I'm not the one claiming to be the good guy. The reveal here isn't who is the good guy. The reveal is who isn't. Anyway, for tonight, that's my 3 chords and the truth.